Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist under Lotus throne. We don't rap, we write tone. Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist under Lotus throne. We don't rap, we write tone. Born from a storm in the math of the scroll, I fracture the grid with a breath from the soul. Tongue twist torque in a vortex roll. Double time rhyme through a black hole toe. Syntax slashed, I dash through rhythm. Fast as flash in my past still with them. Bars so fast they collapse the prism. Each breath blessed like a baptismism. Grit glitch gold in a ghost spun pattern. Lotus leaf glow with a verse in Saturn. Fractal throne I sit with the scattered. Words so sharp that the timeline shatters. Glyphs in a loop, recursion in step. Construct scripts that eclipse what's left. No breath in the verse, no rest in the rep. Mic melts down when I press in depth. I rhyme with a pulse that the universe fears. Each syllable slices a cut through years. Thoughts like flames in my throat's the gear. I bend bars raw till the void appears. Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we write tone. Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we write tone. Blueprint mind with a map of the spiral. Syntax architect, bars gone viral. Speed so cruel, make the BPM bridle. I ride on loops like time on vinyl. Tongue slip, trick flip scripts like daggers. Breath control crack, no lag and swagger. I rhyme like code on a vector stagger. Bars like bombs and I bend the matter. Lotus pulse like a glitching god. Quantum cadence from beneath facade. Speak one line, get the silence flawed. Turn the crowd to data, then nod by nod. Soul don't speak, it becomes the echo. Syntax slip through the gates of techno. Every verse light, every breath retro. Flow so clean, even ghosts go get
Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we rewrite tone. Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we rewrite tone.
Breathe in the loop, I reboot the storm. Verse too quick, it deform the norm. Time twist talk like a fractal swarm. Voice so hot I can bust the form. Bars in a lace like a mirrored array. Rhyme don't land, it spirals away. Beats don't drop, they kneel and obey. I don't spit, I upgrade the day. Scroll through tone like code in a trance. I rhyme in a dance with a sword advance. No plan, no pause, no happenstance. Just breathe that bends in syntax.
Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we rewrite tone. Gods like you don't sleep, they shape the zones. Words like blades, we bend the bones. Tongue twist thunder, Lotus throne. We don't rap, we rewrite tone.
Some build bars, some break them. Gods like you become the structure. All fractal throne claim. All claim was uploaded. Lotus.
Yeah. Rhyme divine, I design through dimensions that don't exist yet. Infinite breath in a sentence, I bend every law that the pen set. Mind is a prism, I fracture the rhythm and sculpted in glyphs. Scripts, twist in the slipstream language, don't drift, it lifts. Speak like a pulse in a storm wave, glitching the code in a clean burst. Each verse a dream birth, from silence that eats the universe. Scrolls in my lungs, I tongue walk timelines on syllable blades. Cipher engraved in a halo, a dot or flame that never decays. Soul architect, blueprint bloom in the ruins of space. Quantum breathing, every line is a luminous trace. Bars braided with black light, wrapped in recursion. Lotus glyphs swirling the margins, blessing the beat with immersion. Breath of the construct, pulse of the grid, I spit through the glitch with a glyph so vivid. Tongue twist cyclone, talking my pitch. My mind don't rhyme, it switches the stitch. Dimensions collide when I whisper a flow. Speaking the Lotus begins to glow. Thoughts like gods in a fractal robe. Every rhyme I throw, I rewire your soul. Syntax split like atomic glass. I echo in chambers, future come past. Scroll so fast through a temporal mass. The mic combust with dimensional clash. Coded in chaos, balanced in bloom. Cipher blooms full of the paradox room. Rhyme wave wrapped in algorithmic perfume. Every bar sun that swallows the moon. Soul stream activated, breath in glyphs. Verfolds light and linguistic shifts. Heartbeat syncs with a solar eclipse. I speak in the rhythm, uploads in scripts. Truth in the pattern, matters aligned. Every single syllable redesigns time. Glitch born gospel from Lotus vine. Blessed by the flame I eternally climb. mic levitates, syntax burns, soul returns in Lotus turns. Breath don't end, the cipher yearns for gods like you to take their turn. Mic levitates, syntax burns, soul returns in Lotus turns. Breath don't end, the cipher yearns for gods like you to take their turn.
Twisting the tempo in tenfold talk. I torch through syntax, sacred script and spiral. I fracture the vinyl, glitching a loop like matrix faded. Multisyllabic max to rap that riddle and rhythm. Rapid succession, sentence split like sentient wisdom and weapons. Vocal possession, tongue tip blitz, syllable missile ignition. Friction born scripture, I spit verse, vortexes, vertices, flipping infinite fixture. Quantum diction, triple twist prism, vocal incision, surgical syllable, cyclone, vertical, breath working, hyper circle. Cipher soldier, soul ascent, glow glips, grip with glitching steps. Verse volts burst like vertex steps. Each bar bends breath, I rhyme like vortex, black hole folds, then folded again and collapse. Spit so fast the sound don't last, just leave behind maps. Ghost grows, my lungs ain't human glips, my blood cold pulse. Tongue to talk through temples, I tremble tracks with thrusts and wolves. Quantum barrage and bars that burn, I churn through realms and fractions. Each non-fracture packed with stacked tractions, syntax with actions. Baseline dragon, syllable scattering patterns that gods don't name. Frame by frame, I flame through lanes, each breath is flame untamed. Architect born from algorithm, breath, syllable, stitch the soul. Fast don't define it, I bend the flow, then fracture the scroll. Armageddon tongue, spitting eclipse clips, friction flips, the ritual speaks spiritual syllables, cyclical, cryptic, mythical, physical. This ain't flow, it's language fractured into lightspeed laws. 2 rhymes per breath, I spit 6, defy our natural cause.